Have you ever believed that the world runs on clear, solid rules? That science has figured it all out? Well, get ready to have that certainty shaken. Some scientific theories don't just confuse us, they challenge our very sense of reality. 1. Darwin's theory of evolution, a revolution once seen as heresy. If you've taken a biology class, you've definitely heard of Darwin's theory of evolution. The idea that humans and other living beings are the result of millions of years of natural selection. But what you might not realize is how fiercely this theory was, and still is, debated. Many religious believers hold that life was created by a divine being, a perfect creation from start. Meanwhile, Darwin claimed that humans evolved from primitive primates, not too far from monkeys. Naturally, that didn't sit well with a lot of people, especially those who saw it as a direct challenge to God. Today, the theory of evolution is widely accepted in the scientific community and serves as the foundation of modern biology. But in some places, particularly in deeply religious communities, it's still rejected. Some even push to have creationism taught in schools as an alternative, the belief that humans were created perfectly from the beginning. The debate continues, pitting faith against fossil records and genetics. 2. The Big Bang Theory, the beginning of everything, or just a chapter. We live in an ever-expanding universe, and the Big Bang Theory is the most widely accepted explanation for how it all began. According to this model, everything, space, time, matter, originated from an unimaginably dense and hot point, which then exploded about 13.8 billion years ago. Sounds plausible, right? But here's where the controversy starts. People often ask, what existed before the Big Bang? And that's a question the theory doesn't answer. Some critics argue that the Big Bang doesn't truly explain the origin of the universe. It only describes what happened after it began. Despite that, the Big Bang remains the leading model in cosmology, with strong support from astronomical observations. Alternative theories like the cyclic universe, where the universe constantly expands and contracts in an endless loop, have been proposed, but none have dethroned the Big Bang yet. 3. Multiverse theory. Are we just one universe among many? Ever wonder if there's another version of you out there, one who made different choices, lives in a different world, maybe even has cooler hair? That's the idea behind the multiverse theory. This theory suggests that our universe is just one of countless others, existing parallel to ours. Some physicists go as far as to say that every decision you make creates a new universe where the opposite happened. It's a mind-bending idea that's been wildly popularized in science fiction, but not everyone in the scientific community is on board. The main criticism? It's completely untestable. We can't observe or collect data from these other universes. So how can we know they're real? And if we can't test it, can we still call it science? Still, the multiverse theory has gained serious attention in theoretical physics and philosophy. Whether true or not, it forces us to rethink our place in the cosmos, and that, in itself, is pretty fascinating. 4. Human-caused climate change. Fact or fear-mongering? These days, you don't need to be a scientist to notice. Summers are hotter, ice caps are melting, and natural disasters are hitting harder and more often. Climate change is real, but the controversy lies in the cause. Is human activity really to blame? Most scientists say yes. Industrial emissions, CO2, fossil fuel burning, all of it is heating up the planet at an alarming rate. But not everyone agrees. Some argue that climate change is natural, part of Earth's long history of warming and cooling cycles. Others claim the alarm is overblown, often influenced by political or economic agendas. The problem is, if the majority of scientists are right and we do nothing, the consequences could be catastrophic. Rising seas, extreme weather, crop failures. So even though the debate continues, most nations and scientists are operating under the assumption that humans are the main driver of climate change, and we need to act now. 5. String theory. Is the universe a musical instrument? We live in a three-dimensional world, plus time, the fourth dimension. But string theory says, hold up, there could be 10 or even 11 dimensions. According to this theory, The fundamental particles we know, electrons, quarks, aren't actually points, but tiny vibrating strings. The way they vibrate determines what kind of particle they are. In a sense, the universe is like a giant symphony of vibrations. Pretty cool, right? But here's the problem. We can't test it. The strings are too small to observe, and the extra dimensions are hidden in ways we can't access. That's why critics say string theory is more philosophy than science. A beautiful idea, but maybe just that, an idea. Still, string theory remains a top contender for a theory of everything. A unified framework that could reconcile Einstein's relativity with quantum mechanics. Whether it's right or not, it's pushing the boundaries of what we think is possible. Whether you believe in Darwin or a divine creator, the Big Bang or endless cycles, one truth remains: we know shockingly little about the universe we live in. And maybe, just maybe, it's that uncertainty that makes us truly human.